take us through yesterday, where you were, how you were formed, that this was coming down, and then
Yeah.
your emotions and once you realize it's happening?
First of all, hi guys. um, about 11:45, I left my house. Was headed into the practice gym in Cleveland. It was off day before we traveled, so I was gonna go in and get some work in. And about 12 o'clock, I got a text from my agent, Leon Rose, that said, "Call me 911." I haven't got a lot of call me 911s on trade deadline in my career, so I knew it was something. When he told me, well, at first it was the possibility of it. He told me about the conversation from Cleveland side. I don't who asked me that question, so I can. Oh, okay. He told me about that conversation and that it was something that was being talked about, and obviously I had to agree to it, and I definitely agreed to it, and then it went from there. And from there, it just was kind of waiting to see how everything worked out and played, and so I decided to go and finish my day until I found out, and I actually it was just me and LeBron at the practice gym, and we had lunch planned. So I said, well, since it finally happened and I'm going to Miami, let's go have this last bad lunch because I got to be body fat tomorrow. So let me go let me go enjoy this food, and kind of had a send off lunch, and then I got on the plane and came here.
Dwayne, first, welcome back, my man.
Thank you.
Take us through your thought process to last night when you landed. Besides the Gabby dance, it was obvious that she was happy. Just when you got off the plane, what was going through your mind? Like, okay, I'm staying put.
I don't know. It's kind of just everything is still now. Everything is still working itself through my mind and body. But definitely landing and seeing familiar faces was kind of more of okay. This is a little bit more real. So I think every step of the way here is becoming a little bit more real. Walking in this morning to the trainers, and then seeing my teammates come in. So it's all just it's happening. It's happening fast. But I'm definitely I was definitely shocked. I was at the same time I was over the moon excited. So I definitely had a lot of different emotions, but it's all working itself through my body right now.
Dwayne, does it seem surreal though that you're sitting here talking to us in Miami?
Yeah, it seemed a little bit. I wasn't planning on coming here to March, late March. So this definitely, the one thing I always say about the NBA is, you never know what's going to happen. And especially when you leave a place, I always talk to players about never leave a place and throw shade on anyone or anything, because you're not there. You leave with grace, and you never know what can happen. I've been here in the Miami uniform, and I've seen a lot of my former teammates come back. A lot of former guys that played in Miami uniform come back. So it's definitely something that I've seen, and I knew that was possible from players in the past. And definitely something that I envisioned for myself one day, just to know it would come right now. But I feel like the time is perfect.
Going back here, what was it like a couple weeks ago, if you could, just when you ran into Pat Riley and the thaw of things, for lack of a better word? What was that like?
We haven't seen each other in a while. It was emotional time for me. So it definitely was good to be embraced by Pat for the moment that I was dealing with, that Udonis was dealing with, and even our Miami Heat family was dealing with. We lost a loved one. And it was just that hug, that embrace. And I think that's all I needed. We both needed that. We haven't seen each other in a while. And you guys seen us. We've hugged a lot of times over the years. So it was just good. And that was it.
Dwayne, is there anything you learned about this organization in the time you were away? Just maybe appreciated the way they do things more? Is there anything you learned from that experience?
Well, I've always appreciated it. You don't win 3 championships and have the career I had here and not appreciate what this organization has been to me in my life and to other players who's been successful. So you get out and you see other organizations and see how they do things, and it's different. Whatever different is just different. And today was my first day here, and I felt as comfortable today as I felt since I left, being in other organizations. So, I'm definitely excited to be back, and the jersey and the colors fit. So.
Dwyane, what do you anticipate tonight being like?
I definitely feel like it's going to be a great environment. I'm excited, for, a lot of different reasons, but definitely the fan base, that I grew up with, they grew up with me, just to be back in the environment. I'm excited for my teammates as well. I mean, when you go through a long season, this team is on a 5-game winning streak, and when you go through a long season, sometimes it's a long low, and, kind of get a jolt of energy. Like tonight would be in the arena, the atmosphere would be great, and I think it's going to be great for everybody, as we go down the stretch of this season. So I'm just excited to put on that jersey again and get out there and try not to be too bad.